Once, in a bustling town at the foot of a great forest, lived a young woman named Elena. Much like the restless Marco, Elena's mind was a constant storm of thoughts. She spent her days haunted by the mistakes of her past and her nights paralyzed by a what-if fear of the future. She had forgotten how to smile and felt perpetually uneasy and tired. Having heard stories of a wise woman who lived in a secluded cabin deep within the forest, a woman who had once been a high-powered executive but left the city for a life of quiet nature, Elena decided to seek her out in hopes of finding peace. After a long journey, Elena found the cabin covered in climbing vines. The wise woman was sitting on her porch, looking peaceful and calm. When Elena pleaded for a way to stop her racing thoughts, the woman handed her a small, lit candle. "I will help you," the woman said with a gentle smile, "but first you must complete a task. Take this candle and walk to the old oak tree at the edge of the woods and back. But there is one condition. The flame must not flicker or go out. If it dies, you must start again." Elena took the candle. The forest path was uneven and a light breeze began to blow. Birds chirped loudly and the shadows of the trees moved like giants, but Elena did not look around. Her eyes were fixed entirely on the tiny golden flame. She walked slowly, shielding the light with her hand, focusing every ounce of her attention on the steady glow. When she finally returned, the flame was still burning bright. "I did it," Elena whispered, feeling a strange sense of relief. The wise woman nodded. "While you walked, did you notice the dark shadows of the trees? Did you hear the warning cries of the birds?" Elena shook her head. "No, I didn't see or hear anything. I was only focusing on the flame." The woman smiled and shared the secret. That is how you find peace. When your mind stays in the present moment, there is no space for fear or extra thoughts. Just as you protected the flame, you must protect your focus. You were not sad about yesterday, nor were you afraid of tomorrow, because you were entirely in the now. Elena realized then that the storm in her mind only existed when she left the present. She bowed her head in gratitude, understanding that peace is not something found outside, but something that lives inside us when we choose to focus on the current moment. As the sun began to set, Elena walked back toward the town. She was no longer the restless woman. She carried the quiet strength of the present within her.